Hello everyone, this is group 5. Today we're gonna talk about the proposal for ISO certification for Amazon. So this is the content. It covers the topics we're gonna talk about, like a business justification and the initial implementation plan, and the scope of the certification, and the policies to be developed, and the employee training and awareness. So first, let me do a little bit introduction here. So Amazon operates in a high-risk, data-intensive landscape with global e-commerce cloud service. And the strategic security enhancement by implementing the ISO certification will strengthen Amazon's data security and risk management. And it also aligns with global best practice. And it also reinforces trust and elevate brand reputation. And also it supports leadership in secure digital commerce. So let me talk about the business justification and initial implementation plan. So why this matters for Amazon? First, it ensures compliance and operational stability. And also it reduces vulnerabilities across AWS, e-commerce, and the supply chain. And also it standardized and optimized the security process company-wide. And this is the plan we're gonna implement. We're gonna do it phase by phase. The first phase is risk assessment and gap analysis. The timeline is, it will be from month 1 to month 3. The activities is identify weakness and align with ISO controls. The next phase is policy and the technical control updates. The timeline is month 4 to month 9. It implement the encryption, access controls, and the monitoring. And the next is training and awareness. It will start from month 10 to month 12. The activities is staff training, leadership briefings, and the campaigns. The next phase is audits and the certification. The timeline is month 13 to month 15. The activities is internal audits and the third-party ISO certification.
And next, I'll be talking about the scope of certification, mainly the ISO accreditation key focus areas. So Amazon's ISO accreditation focus on strengthening key areas of our security system. We start with information security governance, which help create leadership policies and risk management practices aligned with global standards. Next, data privacy and protection ensures compliance with laws like GDPR and CCPA through strong encryption, data classification, and retention policies. Next, the access control and authentication reduces the risk of unauthorized access by enforcing multi-factor authentication and role-based permissions. And lastly, the incident response and cyber resilience help us quickly detect and respond to threats, keeping service running smoothly during disruptions. And next, I'm going to talk about the cloud supply chain and strategic impact. The cloud and infrastructure security protects AWS and customer data using encryption, network segmentation, and real-time monitoring. So, supply chain security applies strict standards to vendors and monitors third-party risks across our logistics network. So altogether, these measures strengthen Amazon's position as a trusted leader in secure cloud services and e-commerce, while reinforcing our commitment to compliance, data protection, and customer trust.
Yes. To support the ISO certification, Amazon needs to create several important security policy. This rule will keep data safe and make sure everyone in the company follow the same security practice. The first policy is the information security policy. This is like a big guide that explains how the Amazon protect its information. It tells employee what their responsibility are and when it comes to keeping the data safe. The next is the access control policy. This policy ensures only the right people can get into the certain system or data. For example, employees will only be allowed to see the information they need for their job. Amazon also use the extra step like the two-factor authentication to make it even harder for hackers to get in. The third is the data protection and privacy policy. This one help Amazon follow the privacy law like the GDPR and CCPA. It explains how consumer data is collected, used, sold, and eventually deleted to keep it private and secure. We also have the incident response policy. If something go wrong, like the cyber attack, this policy tell the employee what to do, and it helps the company react quickly, fix the problem, and keep the data safe. There are more policies that help Amazon to stay protected beyond its own system. The third-party security policy is all about working with other companies like the partner. This policy makes sure that those outside groups follow the same security rule as the Amazon. It includes a regular check and contract to reduce the risk. Then we have the cloud security policy. Since the Amazon use the cloud, like the AWS, this policy force on keeping cloud data safe. It includes a feature like the encrypting data, separating network, and managing who can gain access. The last one is the security awareness and training policy. Even with the good technology, people can still make the mistake. This is why the Amazon will train the all employee regularly. Training topic including the thing like how to spot the phishing email, how to make the strong password, and how to handle the data safely. The goal is to helping everyone to make smarter, secure choice every day.
In this slide, we'll talk about the multi-tiered employee training strategy. To meet the high standard of ISO, Amazon has built a strong multi-layer training program for all employees. First, every full-time employee, no matter their role, takes part in the security awareness training. This covers important topics like how to support furnish emails, create strong passwords, use social media safely, and handle data the right way. It helps build a security first mindset and reduce the human error. In addition to that, we offer rule-specific training. All IT and security teams receive special compliance training focused on the updated ISO control. Things like access manager data, classification, and security monitoring. Or engineering sets security development training to help them write security code and avoid risk early in software process. And for all security and operation teams, we provide incident response training through realistic scenarios so that it can act faster and efficiently during the cyber attack. All of these efforts make sure that security is part of everyone's daily work, not just a one-time lesson. And in this slide, we'll talk about the leadership, evaluation, and continuous improvement. We also make sure all leaders are fully engaged. Executive and managers receive training on cybersecurity risk, legal responsibility, and how to support smart security decisions across the company. To keep learning active and up to date, Amazon uses ongoing evaluation. We run regular foolish simulations, refresher courses, and tracking participations and progress. This helps us adapt to new stress and keep everyone sharp. In the end, the continued company-wide training effort helps Amazon stay secure, support our ISO certification goal, and reinforce our role as global leader in the tech security. So, thank you for listening our presentation. So, and this is the reference and that we have mentioned in our presentation. So, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.